Hello, freelancers. How do you identify your ideal client? Or do you work for everybody and everyone? In today's video, we're going to look at something that is very important to all freelancers, specifically language professionals, translators, transcribers, interpreters, annotators, subtitlers, and AI data annotators. We're going to look at how to identify your ideal client. One of the greatest mistakes or the biggest mistake that many freelancers make is to try to work for everybody. And when you work for everybody, you end up attracting no one or nobody. So it is very important that you identify who your ideal clients are and then you know how to reach out to them. What is an ideal client? An ideal client is an individual, a company, or an organization that is in need of your services and is willing to pay for it. Some client will just stress you, some client will underpay you, but your ideal client is willing to pay for your services because you have the solution that he is looking for. So it's very important that you understand this and then you look out for those kind of clients. Now, how do you identify those ideal clients that are willing to pay you and not stress you? The first thing is that you must identify your skills. And in identifying your skills, you must be specific. For example, as a translator, you must be specific that you are translating medical content or probably legal content. Now, this will assist you to know who is your ideal client. If I am translating medical content, I know that my ideal clients are in the hospitals or are healthcare sector, in the healthcare sector, are in the pharmaceutical sector, and then other healthcare sectors. So identifying this will really assist you to know that. The clearer your skill is, the more easier it is to identify those people that are willing to pay for your services. The second thing is to identify the problem your service solved. Now, every client have a problem and you have the solution with you. So you must identify what are those problems my skills can solve. When a company is looking for a translator, they're not just looking for a translator, they are looking for a way to communicate with another set of persons. When a YouTuber is looking for a subtitler, he wants more views, more engagement, more visibility, and then to reach out to international clients. So those are their problems and you have the solution. So identifying this will assist you and give you an advantage. Now, you need to understand that, or you need to look at things from the client's perspective. Most clients are not or do not care about your skills. They care about the problem they have. Therefore, you have the solutions and you must bring the solution to the table, which is very important. So in order to do that, you must begin to see things from the client's own perspective. You need to understand how is the client thinking, and then you begin to do that. Thirdly, to identify your ideal client, you need to identify the industries that your ideal clients are in. Now, many people think that only translation agencies hire language professionals, but that is not entirely true. There are a lot of industries that are in need of language professionals or hire language professionals to work for them. Now, for example, we have healthcare, we have education, we have the legal sector, we have tech companies, we have AI startups, we have religious organizations, e-learning companies, NGOs, and language tutoring platforms, and a lot of industries that language professionals can serve or can work. Now, identifying those industries will assist you to know who your ideal clients are and where they are, and then you will reach out to them. Now, some people prefer to work with startups, some people prefer to work with corporate organizations, and many people prefer to work with individuals. So you also need to know who are the kind of persons you would like to work with. Are they individuals? Are they corporate organizations? Are they companies? So that also must be defined for you to know who your ideal clients are. Now, your ideal client is not only about money, it's also about what you enjoy doing. So when you are choosing your ideal client, it's also very important for you to know what do you enjoy doing? What are the kind of problems you love solving? Now, that also can assist you to know who your ideal client is or are. And once you identify who your ideal client is, Next is to position yourself so that your ideal client can find you or can see you. Now, personally, I recommend the platform LinkedIn for professionals to position themselves. Now, you need to be active on LinkedIn by posting regularly. It must not be daily, but regularly. It can be 3 times in a week is okay. Now, when you post, you need to post content that are valuable or are educative to your client so that your client can see you. Now, the world cannot recommend someone that they don't know or someone that they don't see. So that's why it's important that you are active. And then also, it's very important for you to send connection requests to your ideal client on LinkedIn. My ideal client are AI companies. I will search for AI companies and then send to their project managers, their CEOs, their HRs. I'll send to them connection requests, connect with them so that they can see my content whenever I post. And when I post content, I need to post content that will solve their problem, that will assist you, that will give you an advantage over others. So it's very important that you do that. Now, it's also very important to know that when you are engaging with your ideal client, you need to see things from their own perspective. You don't need to look at your skills. No, you need to look at their problem and then give them solutions to it. Most clients do not care about your skills. Yes, they don't. Most of them care about their problems, and they care about how can you solve their problem? How can you assist them solve their problem? So when you send proposals or when you engage with them, when you pitch to them, you need to talk about their problems and then how your skills can assist in solving those problems. That will give you an edge over others. You don't speak mostly about your skills, about what you have done and what you have not done, but rather you speak about the client, especially their problems, and then how you can assist them to solve their problems. In summary, to identify your ideal client, you need to know, or you need to be specific about your skills. You need to know what are your skills. You need to also understand what problems your skills solved. You need to also identify the industries that your clients are, and then you need to know how to reach out to those individuals. Then lastly, you need to position yourself well so that your ideal client can see you, can find you. Thank you so much for watching this video. Till I come again your way next time, kindly like, share, and subscribe if you find value in this video so that it will help me to continue to release more content that will be valuable to you. Thank you so much.